hope everything what you're saying is recorded. Let me be anything. I can edit my things, but I want to keep your
No worries.
statements very clear. Okay.
Maybe I should change, like, put out mustache or a hat every time I answer, so that way you can't, edit it how you want.
Uh, I love nowadays. I've learned editing little bit. Okay, though I don't,
Yeah,
I'm a technical person who basically loves writing code, right? And
yeah,
obviously a full-time employee. So this of the editing efforts is very much pain for me. But people complain. So see, no, no, no. You do this. They give suggestions. You cut this. First, I uploaded full 2 hours video. Then say, Shashi, no, make it 30 minutes. Otherwise, people will not, watch your video.
yeah.
I said, okay. Now I made it 30 minutes. Then some said, no, Sasi, make it even smaller. Nowadays, people do not concentrate on 30 minutes. Then somebody came and said, make it 3 minutes. So, you know, so mm, mm, I simply say them, guy, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm simply a technical person trying to help people, okay, to
Yeah,
bring good, uh, genuine people in my conversation and learn them from what they think. Okay, they are also like natural people like you, so you don't have to think, in a different sense. Like, oh my God, I can't become like Pato, or I can't become like Adam. Obviously, you can become if you want to learn and help people. Yeah, definitely, you'll be one day. You have to spend the same number of years, efforts, struggles, and everything. Then maybe you know.
yeah,
So that is my only objective of having this conversation with people.
yeah.
I have no. I have a lot of time repeated that not today, not tomorrow, not in the future. I'm going to ask any money or monetize my YouTube, or neither for the sessions that I conduct. I'm never going to take money. So that's my clean and my open
Yeah,
statement to everyone. I don't have any other objective to do. It's just for helping the people.
that's great.
Okay.
Love it.
So now, yeah, now I think uh, you'll be. I hope you'll not be that diplomatic. Okay. Now I'm going to Dave's United.
Okay.
Okay. So you founded Dave's United. Hmm.
Yes.
In the year. So in
Yep.
2016, you uh, founded Dave United. Hmm.
Yep.
And tell me about this Marcus. How was the name?
Marcus Thomas.
Marcus Thomas. Yeah.
Hmm.
So what is the connection between Marcus Thomas and Dave's United?
Yeah. So in 2019, Marcus Thomas acquires Devs United. Um. So for a very brief period, so the company that I work with when I moved to the US, the agency, got acquired by Marcus Thomas at the time. And I, for a very brief time, I worked at Marcus Thomas, like 6 months before I went to Precision
Mhm.
Dialogue. I kept connections there because, again, like, I work with people. Um, Devs United, yeah, I think it was more 2015 when we started, unofficially, but then officially, I would say 2016. Um, we like I said, we grew very organically. We just, bootstrap the company, grew very, like, word to mouth. I was doing some of the consulting slash sales, but we just grew it with word to mouth and doing good work. We went from like 3 employees and in 2019 we were like almost 20 people. We had an office in Buenos Aires, we had an office here in Cleveland, and we were at a point in the company that we needed to make some strategic hirings around. We identified that some of our areas for improvement was account service. We need to get better at servicing our clients. With the more clients we had, the more account service need we had. Sales, and then administrative stuff like finance, stuff like that. And Marcus Thomas at the time in 2019, they were looking to, like, they are an agency that focuses a lot on media. They do a lot of media. They do a lot of creative. They do web development. But if you look at all that, like kind of like spectrum of a journey of a customer, they were very at the top of a funnel, and they needed, the experience to connect with people once you have that first party data. Like what do you do once I capture that lead or that email address or whatnot? They didn't have that expertise in house. So we worked on a few projects together, and we were looking for something. We were had the opportunity to either, like, the options were, we take a loan from someone. Well, we accept investors to come invest in Devs United. Number two, we invest our own money into like these hires. Number three, we find a strategic partner that we can merge with, that adds value to us and we can add value to them. And that's what happened with Marcus Thomas. 2019, we still kept our brand. That's why you will see Devs United as its own brand, because what we do is very boutique, very niche. So we just added Marcus Thomas Company under the Devs United logo, and we have the advantages, right? As Devs United, now we can provide a lot of services to our clients, like media, creative. We can write content for our clients. We can design emails for our clients, and then Marcus Thomas can do the same, right? If we have a client that they need implementation of Salesforce or Marketing Cloud, and now we can go and do it. So we became like a more powerful team, with a lot more superpowers because of that.
So if I understood, once you started with Marcus Thomas, okay, then you were able to open your office in Argentina, Chile, and Mexico.
We had the office in Argentina already,
Mhm.
before. Um,
Mhm.
we opened Chile we opened Chile last year. Last year, yeah, at the
Mhm.
beginning of last year, we opened Chile. Um, we had, like, I think 12, 15 people there now in Chile. And in Mexico, we don't have a location. We just have remote employees. We also have remote employees in Colombia. Um,
Mhm.
we have a few people in Spain.
Mhm.
Um,
So
but
tell
physical
me,
locations, yeah, Cleveland, Buenos Aires, and Chile, yeah, and Santiago.
so tell me one thing, Peto. Okay, you you basically, after working for Precision, okay, uh, you were actually becoming a freelancer and then collectively starting Devs United, right?
Yep, yep,
And once you become a co-founder, okay, like I was hitting is I was asked this question during my induction program in TCS. Okay, if I have a company and if I have to sell it to someone else, hmm, what will be
okay,
a reaction? For me, it was like I am one of the co-founder, right? It's like a baby to me. So my company is very close to me. So why should I sell it?
yeah,
That question every day that I told my professor or the mentor who was there. So you and others co-founded this Devs United, and
yeah.
then you basically you merge with Marcus Thomas. Why so? This is I'm trying to understand. Uh, did you feel like, is it really necessary that you have to? I understand you had worked with this company, you had relations because the first company that you worked was Marcus Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Uh, but what actually, like, you wanted to grow, that's why you needed some help, or what was the behind
Yeah,
the story
yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, there are multiple ways, right, of that you can do this, and I would say there is no a way that's better than others. What's important is that that you as a founder, you as the owner of a company, you need to make sure. I'm gonna speak from my own experience. Okay, so why we did it was because we felt that to take the next step and to continue, we were growing, but it wasn't the pace that we wanted. Right, we felt like the market shows so much opportunity and potential, right, for a
mm,
need
mm,
for Salesforce Marketing Cloud partners. We had demonstrated that in South America, because Salesforce starts hiring employees in Argentina and Chile to sell Salesforce Marketing Cloud licenses in South America in 2018, and we were already there with a ton of experience in Marketing Cloud. So in South America, Salesforce brings us a lot of opportunities for us to help them, because we have a lot of that experience. In the US, it's different, right? The market is a little more competitive. They have the big players, right? So
mm,
we felt like there was a ton of opportunity for us to do even more work to help more
mm,
customers.
mm,
But unless we took an incremental next step that required hiring several people and putting a plan together and things that we didn't feel like had experience, we weren't able to do that.
mm,
So we said, okay, what do we do? We are like, if we take money from someone, we still we don't know how to do that, right? Like we still have an issue.
mm,
If we put our money, we still have an issue. We still don't know how to do it, right?
mm, mm.
And at the end of the day, we a lot of stuff we didn't know how to do, and that's the beauty of it. Also, it's like getting into like your out of your comfort zone and doing it. But in this situation,
Mm,
like it was the circumstance, I was like, hey, Marcus Thomas is here looking for something, and we're looking for something that complements each other. It seems
mm,
like the most logical reason. Now, as a founder, for me, the most important thing was that the culture, the values, and the essence of the scenario is not lost. It wasn't lost, right?
Hmm.
Other people may be motivated by other things. Like there are people that sell their companies to
mm,
cash out and go. There are
mm,
people
mm.
that they want. For me, it was I want to continue with this journey, but it needs to be done this way.
Yeah.
And we were able to
I
agree on the terms and everything, and that's why we were able to continue with like the vision and the culture of Devs United, because they allowed it. So they kind of like realize we have something really good going on. If we give them support, they're gonna have something even better.
Mm.
And you ended up working out.
I respect you for that. Okay. Uh, because I'll tell you, I had gone through this your career profile that you have placed there. Okay, where people can apply for the jobs and what benefits you give. You have listed all the benefits. Okay, they and
Yeah,
that was I feel like okay, at least you are being open there. Like when even in how to SFMC, if somebody posts job opening, Gina will be there saying that also describe the salary. Huh. So I saw when I
yeah,
went to your website. Okay, I told you, right, I go very deep dive. I do a lot of things, looking into people, what they think, why they think that way.
yeah,
Okay, to just give you a hint, was I was going through Elliot Harper also. Elliot Harper also actually one at between he had started one of his company with Elliot. There's a company, okay, and then again he said okay, because you are going in a competitive environment where you need a lot of things. It doesn't
yeah,
basically a single person cannot open a company and establish themselves. Obviously it's not an easy choice. Hmm. So
yeah,
uh, it has to have a lot of background to it. I totally understand. I study company and all also very closely because I'm into share market also, to be honest. Okay. So I study companies and all, and I like your honesty about your uh, partnership with Marcus Thomas, and
yeah,
I honor
yeah,
you. Yeah, I honor you. Uh, what you said about your employees, the people you have in your company. That is what makes a good leader. So
yeah. I appreciate it.
uh,
I think that's the
that's
only
a
thing you have, right? I mean, the only thing
mm,
that company has is the
mm,
people. I mean, the assets, what you are selling and as services in a professional services organization.
Mm.
What you're selling is that is a people. When you sell, you're not selling the buildings and the computers. The most important thing that the person the person who buys. I mean, the clients obviously is very important. But why are the clients there? Because of the people who work at the company. So at the end of the day, that's the thing that you have to take care of most. And and let me tell you more why you should take care of that the most. Because what is, in your opinion, I'm gonna ask you a question since you asked me all these questions. Let's see if I can get you
I love
uncomfortable.
all the challenges. Yeah.
In your opinion, what is the most important asset we have as humans? What is the most important thing that you have as a human in your life?
First thing is that comes to me is that I'm alive. I'm not dead. And when I'm alive, I have the ability to do what I love. Okay. God has blessed me that I have a good body and all, where I can work hard. And why I'm working hard, why I'm doing it, is because, you know, I want to. I love helping people. I want to build the relationship. Relationship is one thing that people always find it hard to build. And uh, if you are able to build a relationship, you know, what I see is, if I'm in a dead bed, if I'm about to die today, okay, and I'm lying on the bed, and, you know, would you have some regret in your life that saying, oh, I have this regret, or you feel like it doesn't matter, I have done what I can do, now I can go. So for me, it's like every day I want to feel, you know, last year, I'll tell you, last year, uh, COVID time, right? I stay away from my family here in Barcelona, and suddenly I lost the smell and taste. So I feel like I got infected by COVID. Okay.
Mm,
I don't have the taste and smell. So I was, you know, all this news, how many people, you know, every day what things
yeah,
are happening around. So I feel like, am I going to die? That idea, that thought came inside me.
yeah,
And when I was thinking, so what? I'm away from my family. Will I die here? Should I should I would when in my, within my family, right? I was like, if I die, maybe if there is someone in my family who can see me at the end. So what was happening was, but one time I was feeling, oh bad. Why should I die in Barcelona? I should die in India, right? Where my family is there. And then I said, then other thing that strike me is, do you have any regrets? I said, no, I'm ready to die. No, because what I feel like, I have a lot of friends. They have an ambition to build, uh, you know, for their financial systems, build with money. I don't know what they want to do with that
yeah,
money. Okay, for me,
right,
if I get that money, like if I have to accumulate that money, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with that money. I'm a share market. I am a professional trader. So I don't keep money in the bank. I invest it. And I don't invest for myself. I invest for the next generation, not for me.
right.
Uh, So I gave you a long, I don't
Yeah,
know where I went, but
that was
if
an
I'm
answer.
able to
So,
connect
but
what
yeah, I think you said at the beginning, right? Yeah, your life, right? And the most precious thing for me that we have is time. It's the time that we're given, right? And like, if you think about it, when you hire someone, they're giving you the most precious things that they have in their life. They're giving you their time to. So for me, it's like, if someone is gonna give me their most precious asset that they have, I'm gonna try to give them back a really good experience, the best experience they could have, and working as a team, to feeling accomplished, feeling they are helping, try to balance, work and life. Because I wish, I say this for me, right? Like, I wish nobody had to work, full time. And I think that the rules of us are changing, and I'm very, like, we can have another 2 hours talking about the rules of like work, right? But like, but but we have to do it. So while you're gonna do it, you have to add the value, right? So um so that's why we think a lot. Like I think a lot about the people that work on my team. What benefits we're gonna give them? Are they happy? Are they burnt out? Like when you're small, you have the you can think like that, and you have to think that because again, like they're giving you their time.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah,
Um. So
true.
yeah.
I yeah, I see. I agree because I see. I have seen lot of difficulties in my life. Okay, I have seen lot of struggles in my life. Okay, Eh, now whatever position I have, whatever I'm doing, I'm happy with it. I know where I can go in years to come. I'm confident enough. Okay, but the people who I work with, they are not my colleagues. Actually, I don't consider them colleagues. I consider them as my family. Okay, and when I left Cognizant and my farewell, some manager, there is a guy, not a, he's just a 2 3 years senior. Okay, with me. I'm more a, I'm more a technical person. So a manager and a technical person, they will have a lot of differences. uh,
Yeah.
so he said, yeah, he said like, so see, do you miss leaving this company? I said, definitely. I'm leaving a family where I built a family, right? My juniors, everything, everybody, they basically they love me. And why they're loving me? Because it's mutual. The love does not happen one-sided. It's always two. Like if somebody says one-sided love, it does not exist. One-sided love, it doesn't happen anytime, right? Love happens from both ways. It has to be both the parties. Okay. So if somebody says love is one-sided, then that is a fake statement. It's called infatuation. It's not love, right? So, so uh, I told him that, yeah, I'm feeling bad. I might cry after this farewell because I'm leaving one family. And yeah, I have my
Yeah.
personal ambition. For that, I have to leave. But I'm always
Right.
connected with them. Anytime they want to talk to me, they
Yeah.
want help. I'm always there, only a phone away. So
Right.
that is my principle there. I don't, not like other diplomats. That's why I'm very blunt and open when I make a conversation. So the management has to be very careful when they take me to the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I don't where we went. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Tell me you want to say.
The No, I was kind of. So I know we are gonna have to wrap up. Unfortunately, I have
Oh, yeah.
to go
Oh,
do some
okay. Yeah, yeah.
meetings.
I had lot
Um,
of things, but
I don't.
I'll ask you last question before you wrap up.
Yeah.
That is the mandatory one. Okay. That is the advice that you want to give to the people in Salesforce who are joining new, who are learning in the learning phase. Okay. Who wants to be like you, be like Adam, be like Cameron and others. Okay. Where they inspired to be. So, what advice do you want to give to them?
Okay. Um, my advice will be this career. Building a career in Salesforce. Um, requires having some knowledge in obviously a platform, if it's Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Um, but it also will require you experience things, and you're gonna do a lot of mistakes, and that's okay. You don't be afraid of making mistakes because maybe in a year you've gone through some experiences that's the one thing that's gonna make you different and unique, and don't about worry about yourself, like worry about how you can improve your career and help others, but not worry about what the other ones are doing, if they're doing more things than you or better things or worse things. Focus on how you contribute to the community and what you can do to your career, because
mm,
when you do that, you become unique, right? And when you're
mm.
unique, there's no comparison point.
So,
Um, so that's kind of like my two pieces of advice.
That was a beautiful advice. Uh, thank
Thank you.
you, thank you, Peto. And let me stop this one.